So guys, the Federal Reserve is finally adding Bitcoin to its 2026 stress test. And this could show the banks exactly why holding Bitcoin is a massive risk to their survival. Bitcoin cannot hide from its shortcomings much longer. See, when the Fed runs a stress test, they aren't just testing if Bitcoin works. They're testing what happens to a bank when Bitcoin drops 70% in a weekend. And then if the Fed classifies Bitcoin as a high-risk market shock variable, it forces every regulated bank to hold insane amounts of extra cash just to offset the risk. They are basically making it so expensive for banks to hold Bitcoin they'll have no choice but to dump it or charge big to hold it for you. And that's risky. If banks can't justify the risk of holding Bitcoin, how are they going to move value? That is exactly where XRP comes in, and why this news is a massive win in my opinion for the XRP army. XRP is not a store of value that just sits there collecting dust like Bitcoin. It is a utility that is meant to move in seconds. The Fed can't stress test a transaction that's already finished before the bot can even scan it. So don't get fooled when you see all these headlines saying Fed adopts Bitcoin. The reality is the Fed is building a cage around it. They're telling the big banks, hey, go ahead guys, load on up. But it's going to cost you an arm and a leg in capital requirements. And they need that money for loans and other stuff. Meanwhile,